Women's lacrosse is a joke. I don't even know what to say to that one.
People think we're at the end of the road. Really?
You know what I see a lot? Get back in the kitchen, and I'm like, I want to know what you're doing right now.
Anything like that, usually it gets under my skin, but in a healthy way, kind of fuels me.
I like to do things with my actions rather than with my words.
Kylie Ohlmiller, Elite 8 with Stony Brook University, 2-time Swarton finalist, 4-time All-American, professional lacrosse player, #1 draft pick.
McCool, national champion and 3-time ACC champion at UNC, world champion, #2 overall pick in a WPLL draft, and MVP as a rookie. I started playing lacrosse when I was in 3rd grade. I got a stick for Christmas one day. I picked it up and instantly fell in love with it.
Picked up a lacrosse stick when I was 8 years old and fell in love with it ever since. I love lacrosse because I think there's this creative aspect to it that allows me to be myself. It's always been an escape for me.
The game of lacrosse is a very creative sport. Everyone has their unique way of playing. With the speed of play, it's one of the most exciting sports on 2 feet, and that's why I love lacrosse.
Yeah, I think a lot of young girls, including myself, have doubts about, whether we're good enough.
There are going to be so many, outside voices and people who have opinions and saying things.
Don't break a nail.
Girls are soft.
Not bad for a girl.
You shoot like a girl.
Female athlete.
Women's lacrosse is a joke.
Get back in the kitchen. My favorite one. I think some of the mantras that I still tell myself to this day is that you belong here, that you have worked hard enough to be here, that you deserve to be here.
I would say the biggest key to confidence is preparation. I think the more that you can prepare yourself mentally and physically, the more confident you're gonna be.
I know that there's a lot more hours and a lot more talks with myself in the mirror that goes into it. I remind myself that it's what I was born to do. We didn't like that one anyway.
One thing I'm really passionate about is making the sport more diverse. I am Asian American, so I just want to be a role model for those out there and encourage them to continue to play the sport. We want to be less here and more all the way back here. Big step, there you go.
One of the things that I pride myself in most is knowing young girls everywhere are, looking up to me, knowing that it can be possible for them to grow up and be professional lacrosse players.
I think one thing that I really try to do is to use my platform to help be an inspiration for the next generation of our sport out there and be someone that other people can look up to.
Even though professional women's lacrosse isn't at a spot that we want it to be in just yet, I would love to see it in the future as something that is played in every country all across the world. The road is just beginning.